Hello everyone, my name is Richard Hodges, but I like to go by Doug. I am part of the local fire department in our community, and today I would like to share with you some key components of fire safety and prevention and the elements of code enforcement. The most important part of my job revolves around ensuring the safety of people in the community. There are three components to fire prevention. The three concepts of fire prevention are education, enforcement, and engineering. These three concepts form the foundation of community fire safety efforts and the community safety. Education focuses on informing the public about fire hazards, safe practices, and how to respond if there is an emergency. Some examples of education would be school fire safety programs, community demonstrations on fire, smoke alarms, and fire extinguisher training. The goal of education is to change the behavior of the community and increase awareness so people are proactive and try to reduce fire risk. Enforcement refers to applying and upholding fire codes, laws, and regulations that promote fire awareness and safety. One example of enforcement is when fire inspectors and officials ensure buildings are in compliance with fire codes, occupancy limits, and safety regulations. Examples include sprinkler systems, deluge systems, hood systems in restaurants, and proper means of egress or escape that are properly marked and unblocked. Engineering involves the design and implementation of fire systems, building features, and technology that reduce hazards. The goal of engineering is to build safety into the structure and eliminate the human element. Some may be wondering how fire code is enforced in this area. The local fire department enforces fire code in this jurisdiction through inspections and actions. They are in alignment with state and national standards. The fire department conducts regular fire inspections of new and existing buildings, including reviewing new construction plans and fire permits for special occasions or events. If a building or property has a fire code violation, the department issues a written warning and has a clear list of actions with due dates. Minor violations usually have about 30 days to fix the issue, but any life-threatening hazards may be due within 24 to 72 hours. After the given time frame, the fire department re-inspects the property to confirm all violations have been taken care of. If violations are not corrected, the fire department can impose fines, close the building, revoke permits, or pursue legal action. It is good to know how code applies to new and existing occupancies in this area. In this area, the fire code is applied to both new and existing occupancies following clear procedures and standards to ensure people are safe and protect the property. Owners, tenants, or agents of new occupancies must submit plans and drawings to fire plan review before construction begins. Permits are required before construction, demolition, occupancy changes, or any modification to fire protection systems. New buildings and additions must meet the latest standards of the International Building Code and local ordinances, including fire alarms, sprinkler systems, and means of egress. The fire marshal will perform the final inspection, and a certificate of occupancy is given when it is proven safe and no deficiencies are found. Existing buildings must also comply with maintenance and safety elements of the fire code and life safety code. Ongoing inspections will be conducted for permits and compliance. All deficiencies must be fixed within the given time frame. There are several local organizations that ensure materials for building meet code and are safe to use. An example of a local organization that determines fire resistance of building materials is Intertech. Intertech operates full-service fire testing laboratories across the U.S. and Atlanta. They provide fire resistance and flammability testing for the range of building materials and systems. Another example of a local organization is Gypsum Association. They have a database of fire result tests and provide fire resistance ratings for gypsum-based products. You may be wondering how or what tests there will be to ensure building components are safe to use. There are several types of tests that can be used to determine fire rating of building components. One test is the ASTME 119 fire resistance test. This test determines how long building components can burn while remaining structurally sound. These building components can include walls, floors, and roofs. The test can include a hose system test to see how the fire department water can impact the structure as well. You might be asking yourself how fire tests and fire ratings apply to inspections and code enforcement. Fire tests and fire ratings play a critical role in the inspection and code enforcement of this area by having standardized measures to ensure building materials and construction meet fire safety regulation in these areas. During the review of plans and inspections, fire code inspectors verify building components have fire resistance ratings that are supported by fire tests. During inspections, inspectors check to see if fire rated walls, floors, ceilings, and doors are installed right and meet fire code standards. A question that might be in your mind is, what are some unsafe characteristics of buildings or structures? Some common characteristics of unsafe structures in this area include fire exits blocked by storage, furniture or equipment, which prevents a quick evacuation of the building. Another example of unsafe structures is broken or missing emergency systems such as emergency exit signage, fire alarm systems, fire extinguishers, and smoke detectors. Another example would be overloaded electrical outlets or defective extension cords that are being used for permanent service. Damaged electrical cords and overloaded outlets can increase the fire hazards a lot. After all this talk about unsafe structures and code enforcement, you may be wondering, where's our biggest hazard? The building construction type that poses the biggest hazard in our area for conflagration in this area would be Type V or wood frame construction. This type of construction is the most combustible and the most of the time has rapid fire growth and speed. New subdivisions would have the most Type V structures near each other. The close proximity of the homes can contribute to the fire growth and spread, creating a problem for control for the fire department and minimizing damage to other properties. How do we control these hazards and ensure people in our community stay safe? Plans review and structural control are vital tools for improving the fire safety of unsafe structures in this area by ensuring that buildings are designed and construction to meet stringent fire code requirements before construction begins. Fire marshal offices and fire protection engineers review building and site plans for new construction and renovations to ensure compliance with these fire safety codes. This includes reviews of means of egress, fire alarms and sprinkler systems, and fire hydrant locations. Plan review identifies potential fire risks and code violations early in the design phase so that corrections can be made before construction begins. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate all efforts to ensure the safety of building occupants, safe construction, and the protection against fire to new and existing structures in our community.